Welcome to Sorrento. My name is Dion Giannarelli, and this is Cooking with Dion Giannarelli. And we are back. And I tell you what, I am feeling good because I'm happy today. You know why I'm happy? Because I'm cooking for you. What we are cooking today is called my meatballs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful meatballs we are cooking today. And you know the best part about these meatballs is, with what's going on in the world, you can freeze them, you can reheat them, you can defrost them, you can do whatever you want with them. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make them. It's very, very simple. What we need is, we need a couple of ingredients. Let's go with 1 minced kilo. We need breadcrumbs, which I showed you in the last episode how to do that. What then you'll need is some grated parmesan. What else you'll need is you'll need a whole clove of garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't worry. Don't put it in. But if you do, put it in. Right? There we go. Now, what I've done is, because everything's, working on fast minutes here, I've already pre-cooked the sauce. So what I did is I brought 6 of these Don Antonio. What I would do is I just pour that in there like this, right? Fill that right up. Tap that right out, right, okay. Because you want a lot of sauce, because it's fantastic. And you can use this also for a pasta with a little bit of sauce. You can use this for, well, you can use it for whatever you want. Now, I've also had boiling some tagliatelle pasta. Now, I like tagliatelle. You can use spaghetti, you can use penne. It really all comes down to the person. I've taken my 1 kilo of minced meat and I've blended it through. You could really roll that up in your hand like a ball. So we're not even started yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to tip it into my mixing bowl. So we're going to break 6 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on a minute. Nonna, where's the eggs? They're on the top shelf. Got them. 6. Right, no more than 6. Don't get funny. It's okay. So what you're gonna do is, now I've got some fresh parsley. I like to just get a nice big bunch. Now I throw that back in the Thermomix. I got 1 clove of garlic. I'll throw all that garlic right in there. We'll take it back over here. Before working heavy machinery, I always recommend a glass of wine. So that's what you should get it like, a little bit like that. Okay, now once you've got your mincemeat, your eggs, your garlic and your parsley in, start slowly mixing some parmesan, a little bit of parmesan like that, right? All right, because you want it to thicken up, right? Then we're gonna get some breadcrumbs. I'm gonna put those in there like that, a bit like that. Now we're gonna get a little bit messy. And we're going to start mixing it through. Put a little bit of that in there, thank you.
Slowly.
Yeah, nice and slow.
Yeah.
It's like making love, Nonna, nice and slow.
I don't know what that's like. You asked for it.
So you'll start to get to a consistency where it really all will start. Can you grab the bowl, Nonna? Okay. It'll start to stick together. A little bit more cheese, please. Okay. So when you can get to that point there, where it becomes almost like a giant ball, see that? Sticking together, we're good. A meatball should be no bigger than a golf ball. You should be able to get anywhere between 30 to maybe 40 meatballs out of this actual serving. What the best part about this is, you can actually freeze them, cook what you want to cook, freeze what you want to freeze, and when you want to recook them, defrost them, and bring them out for dinner for you and your family. But these are going to be one of the most delicious meatballs you're ever going to have. I can tell you now, I've cooked these meatballs for a lot of people, and everybody loves my balls. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna just put that into a pot, a pan. Actually, no, don't use a pan, use a pot. We're now gonna put them into the pan. The oil is frying, and we're slowly just gonna place them in, because watch the oil, it can splurt up every now and again. Nothing worse than a shot to the face. Just move them around nice and slowly. What we want to do is we don't want to cook them right through. We just want to coat them. Coat them on either side so they're just lightly brown, because once I pour the sauce in that we've had cooking for a little bit, it's going to continue to cook. So you want them to brown up, very similar to this. Yes, a couple of them can fall apart. That's okay, that's only normal. Don't panic. That's where you want them to be, on that sort of brownness. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ladle from the soup that's been going, the sauce that's been going next door, and I'm starting to cover it. Now they are going to cook, so you've got to let them sit on high for anywhere between 25 to 30 minutes, right? My suggestion to you is add a little bit of basil in there now. Just break it up, throw it in, doesn't matter, who cares, right? And then just put that lid on. So now what we've done is we've boiled our pasta. We've got the meatballs have been sitting in the sauce for roughly in between 45 to 50 minutes. And what we're doing now is, as you can see, you can come over here, you got the beautiful meatball. You know what? Inconsistent. It's fine. It looks a little bit disheveled, but it's okay. Look at the way that sauce is. Even if some of the meatball has broken up, it creates that flavour through the sauce. There's no issue with that. You do not have to be perfect here. This is casalinga cooking. It's home cooking. It's from the heart. It's from the body. It's from the soul. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You're feeding family. You're not feeding a 5-star restaurant here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to take the pasta sauce and I'm going to move it over here and I'm going to drain that. Whatever you do, do not, and I repeat, do not put hot water or cold water over it. I don't know what's wrong with people. They say, oh, you know, we'll just put a little bit of water over it to stop the steam. No. Then what I'll do is I'll take this over here and I'll just pour that straight through there. Then we'll turn all this off. And just pour that all over. Look how thick it is. That's how sauce it should not be runny at all. I want to just mix this through. Even if you break up the meatball, it doesn't matter because it goes straight through the sauce. It goes straight through everything. I'm going to ask my grandfather, my nonno. Nonno, will you come here and try this, please? The man who has taught me a lot of things in my life, and I absolutely love him to death. Now, Nonno.
Yep.
Hang on, let me just get you a proper piece. Just be careful, it's hot. Is it good? Do you like that? Are we happy? More.
Can I have another one?
You can have another one. Go on, have another one. What about the meatball?
Oh my God.
Now, your mother was a very good cook. Not Olga. But what do you reckon?
She taught you well. But I think your grandmother here taught you better.
Yeah, she did, Nonna Barbara.
Not Barbara.
So that's my spaghetti bolognese. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on my next episode.